Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and you know how Valve have monetized CSGO by essentially adding slot machines to the game? Well, when they did that, they came up with an idea, an ingenious solution to try and make these slot machines fairer for the user. Basically, they figured that if they made it so that everything in the case could be traded or sold on a market, the average price of an item from a case would come to be worth roughly as much as what it costs to buy a key and open up a case in the first place. You know, free market, that sort of stuff. People aren't going to open up cases if they're going to lose money, right? It's against their interest. Except, this plan had a serious problem. It relies on people being rational and acting in their own best interest, and I don't know if you've noticed, but people aren't very rational sometimes and do stuff that really isn't in their own interest, and that kind of backfired on Valve because it turns out people are perfectly happy to open cases even if they're going to lose significant amounts of money. I mean, I'm going to get enough anyway, so what does it matter, right? Not again. Next one will be the knife. Let's go. Anyway, the point is, if you open cases, you're probably going to lose money. People are willing to pay a premium for the thrill of opening up a 1 in 400 chance, extremely rare special item.
Oh my god.
A knife scale! Oh my god! That's a knife!
Nah.
That's a knife scale!
But just how much are we willing to pay to shriek hysterically when we get a knife? Well, various people have tried to calculate what your return on investment is when you unbox a case, and one very early attempt, very comprehensive early attempt, was by 3Clicks Philip, based on an enormous unboxing done by Mr. Tweeday in 2014. And like most things 3Clicks does, this was a very thorough video. There was a lot of effort put into it, and it suggested that for every $1 worth of keys you started out with, you get about 67 cents worth of skins back. Unfortunately though, there were some limitations. In particular, 3Clicks didn't have access to information about the condition of the skins Tweeday got, so he assumed that every condition was equally likely, and we know now that's definitely not the case. On top of that, about half of Mr. Tweeday's value came from 2 $1,000 knives, and when you add these things together, it probably skewed the returns upwards. 67 cents on the dollar is probably too high. Now, more recently, there was some really in-depth analysis done by Jeremy Ray, the managing editor at Fandom, and this took advantage of the fact that skins are a lot better understood these days, and he found that the returns on the Danger Zone case varied from about 59% to as low as 44% depending on when you open, and that's before you factor in stuff like the Steam sales tax or the fact that if you try and convert skins into real money you lose about 30% of your value. So all in all, your odds aren't particularly great, and keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier, Valve didn't set these odds, the community did, and apparently we're massive suckers for punishment. So let's round that return off to 50% just to keep it neat and tidy. Now, the good news is, it doesn't have to be quite this bad. If you're opening cases for fun, and frankly, it can be quite a bit of fun, there is a way to make it a bit easier on the wallet. So let's say you had 100 euros, or 111 US dollars, or 161 Australian dollars. It's all the same thing. Well, normally, that will land you about 44 or 45 keys, but there is a way to make that 55 keys, and thanks to my sponsor Skin Baron, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So Skin Baron is a cash out site, and because it's a cash out site, you can buy skins here for a considerable discount, and I've got 100 euros in my wallet, and after a bit of searching, quite a bit, I wanted to find something that's exactly 100 euros, I found this AK Empress being sold at a pretty nice discount. I can sell this thing for 124 euros on the Steam market, which in Australian currency is more like $200. So I am going to purchase this skin. Now, I'm going to purchase it at 200% video speed because watching me use the checkout isn't the most fun thing in the world, but once we get through all this buying business, I am going to go to my Skin Baron inventory, and we're going to wait for the trade hold on this skin to end so I can withdraw it. Actually, you know what? This is kind of boring. I might cut out the wait. Okay, here we go. Now we can withdraw this skin. So we'll tell Skin Baron to send it to me. That'll just take a second. Right, okay, so here's the trade offer in my trade offers. I'll just go through the process of accepting that, and now I have a StatTrak Minimal Wear AK-47 Empress. And by the way, we can check who used to own this. So let's see who sold this to me. Okay, so it was literally another guy with a Trump avatar. Well, thank you for selling me this, bud. So I'm going to sell this for the maximum possible buy order, and if I was patient, I could probably get an extra $30. It's selling for more like $260 normally, but I am not patient, and after selling at this buy order price, I am left with slightly more than $200 worth of Steam Wallet funds. And by the way, look at who bought it off me. Like, Steam level 1, he's got basically no friends, but his inventory's full of 6 skins. I think this is probably a Chinese reseller or something. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in game and see how many keys we can buy with this $201. So 20 keys, that's $73. 20 more keys, we're up to $146, and 15 more keys, bringing us to $55. That takes us to $200.75. So, in other words, before I was only getting 45 keys with 100 euros and only 44 in my own currency, but because I got my Steam Wallet funds through Skin Baron, now I have 55 keys. 55 clutch case keys. And to show the difference visually, the same 50 cents of skins now only requires 80 cents of real money. And as you can see, that is a much nicer ratio. There is a whole lot more blue there, and I don't have to spend this money on keys either. I could have spent it on games, I could have spent it directly on skins and benefited in exactly the same way. Getting Steam funds through buying stuff through Skin Baron and then selling it on the Steam market is a brilliant way to get Steam funds regardless of what you're doing. But in my case, well, I have never unboxed an extremely rare special item, and with these 55 keys, I now have a whopping 13.6% chance of doing so, and with odds that amazing, I couldn't help but give this thing a crack. Okay, here we go. First case, very exciting. This is going to be a lot of blues. Okay, next one. Sorry, did I say fourth time's the charm, fourth time's the charm. So this is what it feels like to burn your money on a big trash pile. I guess the flame design is symbolic of what's happening to the money that Skin Baron's given me. Okay, we got a little bit closer that time. Ooh, there was a shitty red nearby. Okay. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Okay, we got a mortis. Ah, it's field tested. Okay, first purple. Ah, so many flame tests. It's like the P250 Sand Dune of the clutch case. If you're wondering why I went for clutch cases, by the way, it's just because I like gloves more than I like knives. I want to unbox some gloves. Mind you, I don't fancy my odds of that right now. I mentioned the odds, and they're not good. But they are better odds than I would have had if I only had 45 keys, so, okay, there goes some classifieds. Okay, that's slightly better. Seriously though, how do people that do these unboxing videos all the time find something to talk about while they're doing it? I really need to, check out some of their videos and get some ideas, because I'm fucking lost here. Think about it though, like, try telling someone who lived 50 years ago that there'd be an industry of filming yourself opening these things and putting them up online. It'd probably seem a little bit ridiculous. Okay, another mortis. Let's check the condition. Alright, factory new. Okay, sweet. Thank you, 2 Mind Studios. That is really appreciated. I gotta be honest, like, my mindset while I'm doing this really is that, every single case is going to be the one with the gloves. Human mind is really, really stupid sometimes. I gotta say, the unboxing noise there is really disproportionate to getting a restricted Nova. It doesn't deserve that dramatic music. The Swag 7, in fairness, not actually worth swag. Okay, we're starting to run low now. Well, could be worse. It is going better than my Vertigo unboxing. Yeah, okay, it's looking kind of grim at this point. I'm not too optimistic. Okay, so we got the worst possible pink skin. I guess that's the consolation frag here. Okay, last 4 times to get my heart broken. Okay, we got another mortis. Thanks again, 2 Mind Studio. Okay, last one. This is one where we'll get gloves, 100% certain, no doubt in my mind whatsoever. To clarify my previous statement, I did not get a knife. This was a kind of disastrous case unboxing. Hopefully next time it will go slightly better, but I was supported in this video by my generous sponsor Skin Baron. I'll leave a link to their site below. You can support this channel by using it. Obviously you can save money on skins there, that's what I've sort of shown in this video, but you can also cash out your skins as well if you want to convert them into cash. Skin Baron has a lot of traffic, so you can sell stuff there very quickly. It's got crypto too. I know that's important to a lot of people, but anyway, that's pretty much it for me. If you enjoyed this vid, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.